Hello, welcome to the Defiant Misfits podcast. Through the pictures I want to paint with this audio, I'm sure I'll be seen by just being heard. Let's get into it. Today I want us to talk about our country and be completely honest with each other. What's wrong with Kenya? Did you hear about the Marian blogger called Sniper who was brutally murdered last month? People from Meru are still going round with his dead body in protests, claiming that they can never bury him until the murderer who they allege to be the Meru governor is brought to justice. If you are following these cold-blooded events, you will realize after Sniper's sudden demise, there has emerged a number of new faces in the Meru political scene. Is this the way to go? Are leaders forgetting that politics should only be played during campaign times and good leadership ought to follow after the elections? What about the murders in Airbnbs? Why do you think the girls are being murdered? Could it be because our women have deceived themselves with the illusion that their agenda overpowered our agenda? Are they forgetting that there is a third agenda that is coming up so fast and is seemingly so powerful? I'm talking about the transgender. Why do women feel entitled to receiving from any man with the option of the choice to not give the man anything in return? Has this feeling of entitlement in women led them to the point of accepting things from strangers? This society has gotten rotten to the core. It never was like this before. Before, as he had shown on TikTok, there was no Joki Murira. Now we have over 1 million Joki Muriras with nothing else to offer other than show their ass. Before, Shakila stripped naked live on that Tory Lane's Instagram page and led the way for Kenyan girls to shine on OnlyFans. Girls never used to package their bodies as if they were all brands on sale. Now all they are looking for in a man is money, to the point that even when the bearer of the money looks like a killer, they won't mind. I remember back when President William Ruto used to be deputy president and Rigiji was repping Madeira constituency. The man who is now Mr. DP said a lot of bad things about Mr. Freedom. Now I'm seeing signs of a storms because various politicians have come out claiming that they would be in support of Didi Nyoro for Deputy President 2027. With the star that I see shining upon the man from Kiharu, I can almost see Rigiji crying in the washrooms. At this rate, Didi could in fact become the 6th. Remember when Uhuru begged them to stop campaigning since it was not campaign time? Now the current deputy president is begging them to do the same. He was the victor then, now he seems to be the victim. Guess who the victor will be? Why was Henry Rotich freed of all charges, by the way? I had assumed that he was by now behind bars. This guy single-handedly emptied the treasury. Now he is a free man. Kenya, land of freedom. Every Kenyan is officially a TikToker. I saw Johnson Sakaja showing off his dimples. I thought he had a makeup on, then I was told they were TikTok filters. It's not a bad thing though. In Nairobi, everyone is prostituting, even men. In the whole country, a good number of women is prostituting. It's not that they don't have other means to get by. It's just a trend they are following. Do you remember them explaining bottom up? They said the hustlers would be up, and indeed they are. A citizen who is not overtaxed relaxes, so civil servants should stop complaining. They are servants after all. Serve your nation with humility. What is Jeff Koinange still doing on TV? What about Fred or Bachi or whatever? Do they even retire? Lillian Muli is old now, give me something new. Why would I go offline to watch your channels whose main content is adverts? Have all these big media houses invested in betting sites? What are they doing to educate the young and that Betting irresponsibly can be lethal. All these women proudly becoming lesbians. What did men ever do to you? The men like Kinuthia. What made you want to become women? Is it fame is just a game? To all the girls locked up in single rooms all day long, completely nude with your phones attached to a tripod stand, keep creating that adult content for the last fool. Your contribution to the economy is of high value. Just take care of your spiritual wellness. And the marketing companies that hire brand ambassadors for sales activations, send money to the BAs. No one would do that kind of work you make people do if they had money in their pockets. So please, stop mistreating inexperienced youths and desperate single mothers. Back to ladies, please. Hata kama kwenu kuna judge, stop throwing yourself into marriage even when you have not matched. The incompatibility in most of these marriages is alarming. That's why most of you want to hide the fact that you are married. You are married and still looking for your Mr. Right. Still packaging yourself as if you are looking for a man. The battles you will fight on that quest will only lead to fallen soldiers. Hustlers, let's keep hustling. Even if the dollar keeps rising against our shilling. Remember, there was a time when we used to do barter trading. We can still do it. Remember when we did not have a currency and life would still go on. We were so comfortable in goat skin until the white man came, and now societal pressure became an issue. A lot of people had a medication. So many people with hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, and I wonder what lifestyle that people have but never used to have is causing this. Witchcraft has become the weapon of jealous competition. I see a lot of mad men in the streets. I see many more in the village. If you do a background check on any of them, you will hear that they once were doing so well until something happened, and just like that, they went berserk. Everyone is corrupt, even I. I think that in the Kenyan spirit, I would loot, embezzle, and sell false hope if that was my only way to get to the very top. I wonder if it's only Kenya that has issues or it's the whole world. Thank you for listening. Did you know that you can download any episode for offline listening? Leave a comment to tell me what you think is wrong with Kenya. Follow the podcast to receive updates. Until next time, be well and be happy.